So, you want to play Dogged Out. Let us guide you through your first run. Dogged Out is located in Canine Kingdom on Sheltie, not far from /phome Canine Kingdom. From the home, follow the road east until you reach this area with Cyberball to your right, and this walled-off plot to your left. This is the Dogged Out plot. Enter the big building and use the drop in the green test tube. As you enter the game, you see the big run counter to your right, showing how many dungeon runs the game has accumulated in total. To the left is the trophy room, and straight ahead is the shop. The lamp in the wall above the shop is lit when the dungeon is currently available. Just before the shop, turn right to enter the embarkation area. In the first section on the east wall to your right, you can see the currency exchange, and on the west wall to your left, you will find the starter deck dispenser. If you have never played before and do not own a deck, press the button to get your very own starter deck. Please only take one starter deck unless you permanently lost your deck and all your cards. In the next section, there are 2 buttons for testing your audio settings on the wall. Press the buttons and make sure you can hear the sounds loud enough. Check your note block sound settings if you can't hear them. Now we get to the proper beginnings of the game. In the last section before the iron door, you can find another game-ready lamp and a deck input slot. To begin a run, place your deck against the back wall of the deck input slot. The slot will close, preventing any further access to the deck, and the iron bar will open, allowing you to enter the respawn room. In the respawn room, set your spawn point at the bed and deposit all your items into the provided chests or ender chest. If you have any of the specially tagged dogged out items with the magenta DO tag in their name, you can keep those in your inventory, and everything else, including armor and food, has to be left behind. Don't forget to check your offhand slot too. When you are ready, proceed through the next iron door that is currently open. You are now in the difficulty selector room. Choose your preferred difficulty. For your very first run, easy is the recommended option. Once you have pressed the button for your preferred difficulty, the door to the dungeon will open. Stepping through the door, you are entering the last part of the embarkation area and the entrance to the dungeon. The door will close behind you, and shortly afterwards your bounty, the compass, will drop from the ceiling in the middle of the room. Make sure you pick it up, as it is your only ticket out of the dungeon. Other than death, of course. Now you enter the dungeon as you start to hear your heartbeat. Your goal now is simple. Find the spot of your bounty is pointing towards, drop it off there, and look for some loot along the way. When the bounty disappears and you hear a faint ding, you are successful. Then you just need to make your way back out of the dungeon alive. But beware the big men that are roaming the area and the occasional trap just waiting for the unsuspecting player to take the wrong turn or go one step too far. If you have made it back to the entrance area of the dungeon alive, after having successfully dropped off your bounty, you can now proceed victorious to claim your reward. Before you enter the victory hall, drop off all items not tagged with the magenta DO item into the black hole. Then proceed by pressing the button on the wall to open the entrance to the victory hall. Please note that this door will not open if you did not drop your bounty off at the correct location. You are now entering the victory hall to claim your reward for a successful run. The lamp on the wall should be lit to indicate that your reward is available. You can choose between a card or an expungement token. Cards can, of course, extend your deck and give you benefits for your future runs, and expungement tokens can be submitted to the scoreboard in the trophy room to showcase how well you are doing to everyone else. If you choose the expungement token, it will be delivered to the reward barrel soon, but if you choose a card, 4 different options will be revealed in the walls of the victory hall. Walk up to your preferred card and press the button on the floor directly in front of the card. The card will now be delivered to the reward barrel. This can take a few seconds, so please be patient. When the music stops, your reward should be available. With your reward and any potential loot from your run in your pocket, make your way through the exit corridor and you will find yourself back in the respawn room of the embarkation area. Don't forget to take any items you may have left in the chests here. If you die during your run, you will respawn here in the respawn room. To open the exit, you must accept your defeat and press the big red button on the wall next to the chests. Also remember to take your items from the chest before you leave. If you want to get your deck back, you'll have to reset the dungeon. Hop into the minecart near the bed and ride until you get ejected into the waiting room. Your deck should be waiting at the wall across from you. If it isn't, just wait a few minutes and it should arrive once all of your cards have been returned back into the deck. If any cards are missing, let one of the dungeon caretakers know. Once you have your deck, the dungeon will begin to rest. It will not be available to play for 5 minutes, and during this time you can do whatever you would like to pass the time, including shop, manage your cards, or play with the on-site accommodations. After the reset is complete, the light to the dungeon will blink back on, and the next victim may try their hands at conquering the rift. Follow the tunnel away from the waiting room to the trophy hall, and through there you will arrive at the entrance corridor. Follow the entrance tunnel back towards the drop, but take the left turn beforehand, leading to the bubble vader that will have you popping out of the red test tube in the big building on the surface again. Thank you for playing Decked Out, and for watching this introductory video guide. We hope that you have fun with the game.